Well. After almost 10 plus years, here I am again doing an actual video review of not a firearm in particular, but my very first pre-charge pneumatic air rifle. Yes, you heard it, a PCP. And you know, the thing is, when I started shooting, my very first gun was a Springer. In fact, it was a Ruger Airhawk, which shot at 495 feet per second. And I shot that rifle, I remember, before I even got my license here in Canada. And when I got my license, I ended up putting that rifle away. Long story short, as you can see from my previous video history and all the videos I made on the 22 long rifle, the 308, and etc. Basically shot over the years. I just didn't make any videos, just was too busy. And then I sold some of my guns away. Ended up finding that Ruger Airhawk in the basement one day, and my interest in air guns just went through the roof from there. Long story short, again, I had a friend that was into it. He has an actual FX M3, which is one of the higher end PCP rifles, and this is actually one of his guns that he sold me. This, by the way, is a Kral Arms Puncher 500 Pro. 500 being that tank is a 500cc tank. It could get up to about 890 feet per second on the pellet. You can get about 90 to 110 shots per fill. But the good thing about this rifle is that my buddy already had integrated aftermarket regulator, which is the Alturos regulator, which keeps a constant PSI of about 140 PSI for each time you shoot. So that helps a lot with accuracy and consistency in terms of downrange. I just got this rifle from him. I got a very good deal for it, and it's just funny how I ended up getting into the air gun business and the air gun game, and I'm so excited to shoot this rifle. But enough talk. I just want to talk about the rifle. The rifle is made in Turkey, and when you get these rifles, they do come with the case. This case is actually the case it came in. It's really nice of Kral Arms to include a case with their rifles. It comes with this bipod that turns into a sort of like, when you put it back together, it becomes like a pistol grip kind of thing, which is really nice. It comes with a 2-stage trigger, and also comes with 2 magazines, 10 shots, basically, a 10-shot magazine. If you haven't seen one of these magazines, they look kind of weird, but they work really well. And this is actually a 3D printed single shot loader. So which is really nice that my friend printed out for me. But yeah, look, the stock is walnut, and it's gorgeous. It's really nice, and it has a really good quality vented rubber butt pad. The Kral Arms engraved on the stock. There is your max pressure, 250 bar, Pro 500, and this little button here, or this little knob, is an actual adjustment, whether you could want to set like a high pressure or a low pressure, but I just keep it on high pressure, so I get like the best velocity out of all the pellets. So this is a full shrouded barrel, and it comes threaded in the front. You could unthread this basically and put a moderator or a silencer, what have you. So yeah. So yeah, that's very good value. That's all I'm gonna say. Like for the price you're paying, you know, you're getting very good value for this rifle. If it's just starting out to get into the PCP hobby, I would suggest checking out Kral Arms. There's a lot of videos on YouTube regarding this, and you'll see the accuracy. I haven't shot it yet, but I'm hoping to shoot it very soon. This scope that came with it, it's a very cheap 3x9 scope. I have a scope coming in the mail this Friday. It's a West Hunter 4-16x44, I believe, and it has a front focal plane, parallax, side parallax adjustment, and target turrets, and it's in Milrad. So hopefully I could mount that scope on and get an update and get to the range and sight it in. But this scope is coming off as soon as possible. I mean, it's good for the starters, but you know, you might as well put a nice scope on here. So this is in 25 caliber, and all the research has been done for me already. My buddy already put a bunch of brand name pellets through here, and this is probably the best one that has worked. This is made by JSB. So this is FX Airguns 25.4 grains, and yeah, it came with the gun. He included a whole tin of 25 grain 25 cal pellets, so it's really nice of him. But yeah, I cannot wait to sight this in. I gotta wait for that scope to come in. Should be here by Friday. But yeah, I haven't done a review in almost what, 10 years? If you look at my video history, when was the last time I did a review on anything? So yeah, hopefully I could get some shooting videos for you on the accuracy of this gun. I want to sight it in first at maybe 20 yards and then go from there. Do some groupings and stuff like that. Hey guys, I never thought I would ever own a PCP rifle, but you know what? They are a ton of fun. It's a little bit more expensive to get into this hobby because you need to buy a compressor, obviously to fill your tank up. So there's a lot of investment involved, but once you have it, it's very fun. The pellets itself are very inexpensive, and you can order them online. And with the price of 22 long rifle going through the roof right now, hey, you know what? I'm ready to. I have nothing against 22 long rifle. I love that round, you know what? But I'm ready to dive into this kind of shooting, and you know, with a rifle like this, you cannot beat the value, and I'm sure it's affordable out there for anyone wanting to get into the PCP game. So yeah, if you're into it and just researching on YouTube and going around looking for information, definitely check out Kral Arms. So anyways, until then, this is a review of the Kral Arms, or a quick overview rather, of the Kral Arms Pro 500. Until then, we'll see you. Take care.